What's up, everybody? Damn, I look good. I look good, man. Look at that. You see that? Wow. Cheers to this. Sorry about that. What's happening, everybody? I hope you're doing good. Thank you so much for watching all over the place. I see you from South Africa, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Nigeria, Ghana, all over the world. Thank you for making this community much bigger than it was in the beginning. We keep getting bigger and bigger. This is your first time. Thank you for stopping by. You very much appreciated. I'm sure we're going to love each other. Just click on the button. I think it's right here. It's called subscribe. This will allow you to see us more often so we can see each other and communicate, right? We like our community. Okay, before we start, we're all going to do this. Please, guys, I feel embarrassed asking you to do this. We do this so we can push our video further. Let's all do this just before we start. Great. It's done. Super. Let's go. So we have a speech by Julius Malema of South Africa. Julius Malema is a very strong combatant, very strong young political party leader. Let's get to the point. He said some very shocking things about Israel. Let's watch. Let's go.
Don't listen to those who are here on Friday coming for PR. They've got the power to remove this nonsense behind this truck. They are not removing it. Why? They are getting money from the Israeli government. That's why they are scared of the Israeli government.
Okay, fellas, for context, this is Johannesburg, South Africa. I believe this is actually Pretoria. They walked all the way to the Israeli embassy. These are the EFF. The EFF is the Economical Freedom Front. These are member of the political party created by Julius Malema. Julius Malema was trainee of Mama Winnie Mandela. He really learned a lot. She was his mentor in many areas, learned a lot from her. Very revolutionary, very strong person, a big lover of Africa. Has been resisting against Israel, as opposed to many other people that speak very low on what they think. He's been very open, okay, very direct about how he feels. He feels Israel is an apartheid government. They're making the Palestinians suffer for no good reason. So they gathered a lot of people of the political party and people that were willing to support Palestine to go all the way to the Israeli embassy, stand outside, stands down, pull out microphone. As he's speaking right now, they are right in front of the Israeli embassy talking all these things. Let's go.
Cyril Ramaphosa was made a president with the money donated to him by the Jewish people who are behind this Israeli embassy and the Israeli government.
He's talking about Cyril Ramaphosa. Cyril Ramaphosa is the president of South Africa. Now, he said the reason why Cyril Ramaphosa has been very soft with Israel, even though they're doing things that are unacceptable as per him, is because the Jewish people gave Cyril Ramaphosa money to become president, or money to enable him to have the tools that he has today in order to be a president.
Those who gave Cyril money are the Jewish people who are not progressive, are Jewish people who want to perpetuate the apartheid Israel and the oppression of Palestine. That's why Cyril can't say anything. He went to the ANC, NEC, wear a scarf. Yes, sirs. Those Jewish people were like, "Wena, you wear a scarf with Palestinian scarf with our money." He had to issue a statement to explain himself. There is nothing to explain, even ourselves when we live here. We are not explaining anything to anyone. We make no apology for being here.
So, Mr. Ramaphosa went to a gathering of the ANC. The ANC is the political party of Nelson Mandela. Mr. Ramaphosa is part of the ANC. ANC supports Palestinians. Okay, they say Israel should stop doing what they're doing. Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, who is the president of South Africa, went to the gathering of its political party. When he got to the gathering of the political party, he was wearing, like everybody else, the scarf that supports Palestinians.
All of us standing here, pledging our solidarity with the people of Palestine. We stand here because we are deeply concerned about the atrocities that are unfolding in the Middle East, and we have passed our condolences to the people of Israel as we are passing our condolences to the people of Palestine. And we have a full understanding of how the people of Palestine have taken up this issue, because they are people, as many countries and leaders in the world have opined, that they have been under occupation for almost 75 years.
But because he wore that, Julius Malema fears that Cyril Ramaphosa felt very uncomfortable wearing a Palestinian scarf because he gets money from the Jewish people, as per Julius Malema. Okay, so obviously, if you get money from fighter A and now you're going to support fighter B, fighter A asks you, why are you wearing the scarf? Then you have to explain yourself. And he believes that's the reason why President Ramaphosa had to explain himself on a microphone on why he needs to support the Palestinians. Now, this saying, we do not need to give any explanation because we are clear with our views and our ideas. Let's go.
Comrades, call to action. McDonald's is giving the soldiers of Israel food in Israel. We want McDonald's South Africa to distance itself from what is happening in Israel.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. So McDonald's gives food to Israel. They say McDonald's Israel announced that it's giving away thousands of free meals to the Israeli Defense Force. Right? And the citizen, after Hamas surprise attack on Saturday, they spoke like that on Instagram. So McDonald's has been very supportive to the Israel people, giving them food and free meals. So Julius Malema is not happy about that.
They've got until the end of this month to issue a statement distancing themselves from what McDonald's is doing in Israel, giving murderers food to murder women and children.
Oh, wow, this guy's very strong. You hear that? So you hear McDonald's in South Africa, you need to issue a statement saying we're distancing ourselves with the actions of McDonald's in Israel. Wow.
Comrades, Woolworths has got a responsibility by end of this month to remove every product on their shelves that comes from Israel. If they don't remove products from Israel, we'll go and remove them ourselves.
Wow. Okay. So Woolworth is a chain, is a supermarket chain. Some of the high-end top supermarkets in South Africa for upper middle class. Quite expensive for the average person. Good quality food. I feel like I'm doing publicity for them here. Crazy. So Malema says Woolworth shouldn't remove all products coming from Israel. Let me tell you something. There is no way to actually call somebody into listening than touching their pocket. Yeah. You want a worker to work appropriately? Tell him if you continue doing what you're doing, we're going to, take out of your salary. If you come late, we're going to take off all your salary. You know what's going to happen? He's not going to come late anymore. Yeah. So Malema believes Woolworth should remove every product that comes from Israel in order to show that they distance themselves from what he calls an apartheid government. And if they don't do that, themselves, Julius Malema and the political party and the supporters of Palestine will go to Woolworth and do action.
We don't want any product of Israel sold here in South Africa. We don't want the food that comes from the people who have blood of innocent people on their hands. We are warning all those who are in business with Israel. We are coming for you because you are the ones who make that government to be what it is. If we engage in an international boycott of all products that come from Israel, Israel will hear that now we have to respect the rights of Palestinians. Comrades, we must never get tired. We will come here as and when we feel like all the time. President of Budemo, these marches are very impactful. This is what liberated us, and this is what is going to liberate Palestine. We will always come here to remind these people that we don't want what's happening in Palestine. Comrades, the role of embassy is to collect intelligence for their countries. So all embassies of Israel in the world, when they file every day, there was a protest at the embassy. There was a protest at the embassy. One day, that government will listen, because they will know that the world doesn't agree with what they are doing. Comrades, we must make sure that those who support Palestine, especially our brothers and sisters who believe that Palestine is under attack, must do the right thing all the time when we go to elections. We have Muslim communities who say, we support Palestine, we will always do everything in our power to support Palestine. But when the elections come, they vote for DA which support Israel. And they forget that it is this DA that gives these people power to continue with their nonsense. The Muslim communities, in solidarity with the people of Palestine, must vote for a government that will stand unashamedly with the people of Palestine. When elections come, our Muslim communities vote for the ANC, which has got power to remove this embassy, yet is not doing it because they are benefiting both sides.
Okay, so Julius Malema says the reason why the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, is very soft with the matter of Israel is because he gets money from the Jewish people. So he has no ground to stand on and express himself in the harshest way possible, because he firmly believes that South Africans should stand against that, because South Africa has been a victim of apartheid itself. So if there's any people in the world to understand what's happening, or what people of Palestine are really feeling, the best way to manifest their discontentment, the best way to put pressure on Israel, as per him, is to get these companies like Woolworth to stop distributing and selling product from Israel at immediate effect, and to write a letter that says that they don't actually, by the fact, Woolworth has distanced himself. Malema also wants Woolworth store, which are much loved by the middle class of South Africa, remove every Israel product off their shelf. And Woolworth has the responsibility by the end of the month to remove every product on the shelf. I think Woolworth distanced itself, saying they're not a political party. I don't know if that's enough as a statement. They don't support any political party. And yeah, so that's what it is. Thank you very much, fellas. Always a great pleasure. Let me know how you feel about this. Is Julius really within it right? Is he saying the right things? What's happening? He's been very strong, very, very strong. He's not hiding behind diplomacy or any. Also, you must remember, this is a political party, so they can say whatever they like. Let me know how you feel about this. Your comment is always necessary. I want to read from you. God bless.